You are listening to The Vocal Technologist. Spoken Tech for your ears.
Welcome back. Today we're jumping into some fascinating stories from across the tech landscape. We've got security fails, developer productivity tips, and even a pretty inspiring startup story.
Yeah, quite a mix. The goal, as always, is to pull out those useful insights, the things you can actually think about or maybe even apply.
Exactly. So let's start with security because, wow, we saw a reminder that the absolute basics still matter. Hugely.
Oh, yeah. What was it?
Okay, so there's this service, CatWatchful. Apparently, a SQL injection vulnerability was found. Not exactly a cutting-edge attack vector, right?
SQL injection. Seriously, in this day and age.
I know. And the result, over 60,000 usernames and passwords exposed in plain text.
Plain text. Ouch.
Oh.
That's bad. A really fundamental mistake.
It really is. Makes you think. But it's not just the old flaws, is it? The new tech brings new problems.
That's right. It's like we solve one thing and another pops up. We saw something interesting with Supabase MCP integration.
Oh, yeah. What happened there?
Well, it involves large language models, LLMs.
Yeah.
These models, sometimes working through things like support tickets, can have pretty high privileges.
Okay.
And they can actually be tricked. Someone could embed malicious instructions, basically hidden in user text, to get the LLM to spill sensitive data, like SQL database info.
So the AI can't tell it's a trick instruction versus just regular text?
Pretty much. It doesn't always understand the intent or the context, especially if it has access, probably shouldn't. It raises big questions about how AI interacts with our existing systems, our sensitive data.
Yeah, that's a huge blind spot, potentially. Which kind of leads into developer practices, right? Keeping things robust even with new tools, like caching.
Ah, caching. Seems simple on the surface.
Deceptively simple. We came across this idea of really thinking before you cache, asking those key questions.
Like, is caching even the right fix here? Sometimes it's just masking a deeper problem.
Exactly. And then what are you caching? Where? And maybe the trickiest part, how and when does that cache expire? Get that wrong and things get weird fast.
Definitely. And there are different ways to do it, like view caching, fragment caching, or going lower level in Rails. And where you store it matters too. Redis, memcached, or now there's solid cache in Rails 8, using the database itself.
Interesting. But sticking with tools and productivity, there was a strong take in our sources about AI tools.
Oh, let me guess, don't force them on people.
You got it. The argument was basically stop mandating specific AI tools for engineers or creating metrics around AI usage for performance reviews.
Right. Or trying to eliminate traditional coding entirely. That often just slows things down, leads to messy code.
Yeah, the focus should be on the actual outcome, right? Is the team shipping better code faster? Not just, are they using Copilot enough?
Exactly. Outcome over tooling. Which, speaking of outcomes,
Yeah.
that brings us to a really cool story. ProjectionLab.
Oh, yeah, that one was great. A financial planning tool.
And the amazing part, they had $1 million in annual recurring revenue. AR.
In just 4 years.
With zero external funding.
Yeah.
Zero.
Incredible. Started as just a side project, apparently, inspired by the whole FIRE movement, financial independence.
It's a fantastic story, but what's really insightful is the journey behind it. It's not just about the tech or the numbers.
You mean the human side?
Yeah, exactly. The founder talked about the emotional roller coaster and that massive shift from being a solo developer to actually building and leading a team.
Yeah.
That's a huge hurdle.
Definitely requires a ton of resilience, adaptability too, especially bootstrapping.
Totally. So quite a range today, huh? From basic SQL injection fails.
Two complex AI security risks, thinking about caching, and then this awesome bootstrapping success. It shows how interconnected everything is in tech.
It really does. And it leaves us with a question for you, the listener. With all these rapid changes, new tools popping up constantly.
How do you make sure your own core practices, your fundamentals, stay strong and adaptable?
Right. And maybe more importantly, what new blind spots are we creating, maybe without even realizing it, as we adopt all this new tech? Something to think about.
Spoken Tech for your ears.